What's up, guys? I'm going to talk about the workout for today. What we've got is 4 rounds to start off with, 10 kettlebell tempo squats, moving at a pace of 3 seconds to descent, pause at the bottom for 3 seconds, 1 second to rise up, and no pause in between. Love tempo squats. They really help you work on your posture and position when you're doing squats, help correct some minor tweaks and errors that you might have while you're squatting. So what it is with the kettlebell, you don't want to hold it up nice close to your chest, big deep chest, and you are going to descend below parallel at a pace of 3 seconds. Pause, 3 seconds at the bottom, and 1 second to rise up. No pause in between. 3 second pause at the bottom, and rise back up. So 3 second descent, 3 second pause, 1 second to come back up, no rest in between, get right back into your next rep, excuse me. Pause as you feel needed in between each set of those, but you have 4 rounds of that. Coming up right after that, we have 6 rounds of 10 kettlebell snatches and a 100-meter sprint. Weather is forecasted to be beautiful on Sunday, so great excuse, great reason to do this whole workout outside on Sunday. The only tool you're going to need is your kettlebell and your shoes, so you should be in good shape. Remember that with the kettlebell snatch, it's a hip hinging movement. You're not squatting to get it, so you'll be hinging at the hips to pull it out. The kettlebell starts about a foot out in front of you. Turn so the handle is facing towards you. When you swing that kettlebell, you want to think like you're going to be zipping up your coat. All right? You're going to be bringing it up nice and close to your body. Elbow comes up nice and high. When you bring it up, you pop it up overhead. Careful about your wrist. If you're wearing a watch or bracelets or any type of jewelry, you might want to take those off first. It's kettlebell snatch. The kettlebell is not banging into my wrist when I bring it up, rather it comes around nice and lightly. I'm keeping my bicep and my ear really nice and close to each other. You want to make sure that that arm, you have a nice solid shoulder pack down here. When you come up to the top, you don't want the kettlebell to be coming up out here, or maybe not all the way up, or hyperextending it back. Just real nice and tight, strong position right up overhead. 10 of those, each hand, hit the road for a 100-meter sprint, 2 minutes of rest in between each set. So 6 rounds of that. Then we have another little strength component to finish us off today. We're gonna have 15 kettlebell bent over rows, followed by 15 push-ups. Kettlebell bent over rows, if the kettlebell you have at home is too heavy, find a bag of rice, maybe a heavy backpack, something. There's lots of different things you can use at home to mimic this movement. But you have your kettlebell down with back, hips come back again, just like we were doing with the snatches. Nice flat back, bent over row, kettlebell comes up, elbow really close to my chest here, coming up past, and down. That'll be 15 each arm, followed by 15 push-ups. You can use a chair up against a wall to mimic like using a bench at the gym. You could do knee push-ups, although we all know Logan doesn't really approve of those very much. Or you could scale the number. Just remember, when you're coming down in that push-up, like to keep those elbows in, tucked in nice and close to your chest for those. It's most efficient on your shoulders, and you'll reap the most benefit out of doing your push-ups that way. Miss you all. Hope to see your smiling faces here again in a couple weeks after this thing is over.